Hello and welcome to Scorpion's Adventures. It's me, Scorpion, and this is another Manor Lords video. And today we're going to be talking about a few different topics. We're going to talk about some building basics, some food basics, and prioritization as part of our building. So I may have touched on this in one of our previous videos, but didn't really quite zero in on it. So when you have a certain number of building projects on the go, so right now here I've got 4 burgage plots on the go, but let's pretend that I also wanted to build a tanner. Where is it? Industry. If I wanted to build a tannery, we'll put it. Yeah, here looks good. What you can do is, so you have to look at, well, what do you want your unassigned families to build first? So without any direction, if they're all set to medium, they'll go ahead and start adding materials to whatever. So in this instance, I want, this to be finished first. So I'll set the construction priority to highest. Then, I usually go in order. Let's get those done. And then we'll leave that at medium. And then I set this kind of as a low. That way they will focus on getting this one done, then this one, this one, this one. Then they'll keep moving through in priority sequence. It's a way that you can kind of queue up the work, set it and forget it for a little bit, and continue on. Now, another tip for building that I wanted to share is where you have your food. So right here we've got seasonal berries section, and then we also have our wild animals section. What you want to do is avoid clear cutting the forest in this area, specifically with berries. You would, if you clear cut, you're going to get rid of your berry supply. Here you leave kind of the trees and all that in place, because you don't want to have your animals leave. You want to make them feel safe and secure so that you can continuously farm and go after this this space for your hunting camp. So always think about that when you're planning out your development and how you plan on laying out your city. And the last step is we're gonna have to actually wait until the spring, because it has to do with the berries, but kind of want to show you what I tend to do as a strategy in real time. But if we go back here, this burgage plot is done. Now they're focused on this one, so I can make this the highest. I can keep going through. Now you don't really have to do this because there's already a priority sequence, but why the heck not? And as you can see, that one's done, and they'll move on to this, and then this one, and keep going. All right, I'm going to pause, and we'll come right back in the spring, and I'll show you what I tend to do in the spring as it relates to our berry deposit. Be back in a bit. And welcome back. So we are now in March. We're in the spring here. So this is what I'm going to show you what I tend to do with food and berry deposits. Right now it's 64 to 64. I am going to select our foraging hut, and I'm going to max this out as much as I can. So what I'll do is I'll probably pull someone out of let's see, did I put anyone in the storage? I did. I need someone still there. Logging. I'm going to pull someone out of wood cutting and put them into the foraging hut. And the reason why I want to do that is I'm going to full on deplete this berry deposit. But what is really cool is in the spring you are harvesting while the deposit is growing. So you get a huge boost of berries in the spring. And I'll have my foraging hut pretty much maxed out with families doing the gathering early in the spring. Then as summer comes along, I'll start to taper that off and have then families redispersed into other jobs again. Now, I have someone in the granary, so hopefully they are emptying our pantries and storage and so forth. And then I do need someone in our storehouse for now because I need them to take care of the storage in the hunting camp so that that production and work still keeps going. Now, I could always pull a family out of the hunting camp and redisperse them elsewhere. Early in the game, when you have so few families, you're going to be playing a constant juggling act of where to prioritize and put family members. That's why in the beginning I try to build up rather small. I want to get a lot of burgage plots going as soon as possible, so then that way I have a lot of families to then dedicate to jobs, and I don't have to keep moving them around from place to place to place. It's only a few that'll just get pushed from one job into another. And really, that is more or less how I do some of my build strategies, some of the basic foods, and prioritization of families. And in the interim, while we've been doing that, I've been updating my regional wealth. I got chicken coop going on here, 2 chicken coops. I even got a goat shed going on so we can get some cow hides, and then I'm waiting to see what I want to do here. But with this development point that I have the option of picking which path I want to start going down. I might go with the orchard because eventually I want to start rye cultivation and irrigation. Also, you can start getting apples and trees and so forth. Although it says here by year 3 is when you actually see a profitable or decent yield. Another way I could go is charcoal burning to help with my firewood. But then because I've got that mine, I would be able to do a deep mine on a rich deposit. So back here, where I have the iron, or I could do a deep mine with this rich deposit. So, but for now, I'm going to go with orchards. And because I still have this plot here unassigned, I can't do it. I need 50 regional wealth in order to do an orchard on this plot. So I'm going to wait a bit until that happens. And in the interim, let's see how it looks. The berries are starting to go down, but not so much. That's starting to fill up. But that's it. And so this is Scorpion saying thank you very much. If you enjoyed this video, got any tips out of this that help in your game, feel free to hit that like button. And if you haven't subscribed to the community, hit the subscribe button. I will be making future Manor Lord videos. I have a few other playlists that I do. You feel free to check those out. But yeah, subscribe to see what updates come out. And if you want to drop a comment below, that'd be great. Ask any questions. Let me know what you think of the videos. I'd be happy to respond. And I hope you enjoyed your time here in Manor Lords and Scorpion's Adventures. And I want to say thank you and have yourself a great day. Bye.